Hi, mini shifters. Welcome to day one of the 10-day mini shift fitness challenge. So a lot of you are already, you haven't just joined the group yesterday. I know there are a couple of people who did, but several of you have been sort of in this as we ramp up, so you know how this goes. So here's what we're doing. Today is day one, which means day one of the fitness challenge starts today. I know I posted a few pre-challenge challenges. If you haven't already seen them, go scroll back through these posts, find them, and do them. They're not going to take you long. The first two will not take you long. The third one, the journaling exercise, I said set a timer for like 10 minutes and go. So that one might take a little longer, but I really encourage you to take the time to do that pre-challenge and think about what it is you want for this challenge, for yourself for this challenge, and what it is you want for yourself this year, because this year starts now, and you have the choice in any moment to start again and again and again. I want you to give yourself permission to do that. This challenge is not about being perfect. This challenge is about consistency, and consistency means coming back even when you feel like you may have fallen off. So today is day one of the challenge, and this is where the movement begins. I don't care what the movement is. Some of you may run for an hour, some of you may stretch for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter what you do. The point is that you start moving, before you feel ready, that you start moving when you're not motivated, that you start moving when you don't feel like it. The point of building the habit of movement is to make it a habit, just like brushing your teeth. Do you always feel like brushing your teeth when it's time to brush your teeth? I don't. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I hate brushing my teeth. I am 48 and a half years old. I still, like I did when I was a child, I hate brushing my teeth. But you know what I do love? I love the feeling of having my teeth be clean. That's why I brush my teeth. I mean, also I don't want cavities, and dentists are overpriced and kind of a scam, but I like having teeth. I like having clean teeth. So I brush my teeth in the same way that I like how I feel when I move my body. And I know that you do too. You know how I know that? It's what our bodies are meant to do. I don't have to tell you about all the good hormones that are released and all the endorphins that make you feel good after you move and how it makes you feel good about yourself. You already know that. The problem is that you have been waiting to feel like moving to get started. The problem is that you have had a story in your head. Oh, I'll start tomorrow. Oh, it's too late. Oh, it's only going to be a few minutes. It doesn't matter. That we're going to change all of that right now. So what I want you to do today is to go move for 5 to 15 minutes. If it's longer than that, amazing. I don't want it to be shorter than 5 minutes though. Don't sell yourself short. You deserve 5 minutes. It can be dancing, it can be walking outside, it can be stretching, it can be a YouTube video. If you have clothes hanging on your Peloton or your elliptical trainer or your treadmill, take them off. It is not a clothes rack. It is a tool for your health and your betterment. Use it for what it's for. Put your favorite show on and go watch it while you are using your equipment. If you have weights, if you have cans of soup, start using them to help you move your body. I don't care what you do. I care that you move. I care that you feel good about moving, and I know that you will when you have done it. So today is day one. We're not going to be perfect. We're not going to worry about anything except moving for a minimum of 5 minutes. And when you have done that, I want you to come back to this post and comment done. Post a picture of your shoes, post a picture of how many steps you did, post a picture of you getting it done. I don't care. I want to just know that you've done it so I can be here to cheer you on and support you, and so you know I'm here with you, because I am. I am watching all of you and I am waiting to hear from you. And when you do, we are gonna fist bump it out, so to speak, on screen. Okay, that is the fitness challenge for today. Go do 5 minutes of movement. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You know what you can do. You know what you're capable of. You know what's available for you. And like I said, even if you just go put your favorite songs on and dance. Go close the door, close the windows, close your eyes and dance. Just get moving. Now, this challenge also incorporates a mindset shift. Remember that? It's not just, it's called a 10-day mini shift fitness challenge. But the thing is, if you want to sustain a level of consistency, not just with fitness, but with anything in your life, it's not going to take just doing it. It's going to require you to think differently. Because if you are already thinking like someone who is consistent with fitness and movement, you wouldn't be here. So here's what we're going to do. The first thing is, so if you did the first pre-challenge, if you remember, that challenge was when you catch yourself completing, stop it and switch it to gratitude. This is a small example of a larger practice I coach that I call mind trash. Very simply put, it is the practice of recognizing your thoughts, and when you have a thought that does not align with the person you want to be, you have to catch it and you have to switch it. For example, if you want to be someone who consistently moves their body in a way that makes them feel good every day, when it is time for you to go and work out, for example, it's like the treadmill's there, you've set it for 8 a.m., I'm going to go on the treadmill, and now it's 8 a.m. and you have this thought, oh, I don't feel like it, I don't want to, oh, I'll just start tomorrow. Okay, that's mind trash. That thought is not the thought of the person who gets that movement practice done. That's not the thought of the person who gets on the treadmill. When it's time for you to, I don't know, maybe you want a new job this year. Maybe that's your thing. But when it's time to go and apply for the job or have that conversation or ask somebody for that help, you have a thought like, oh, I can't, I don't want to, I'm scared, they won't help me. What are they going to think about me? All these things. This is mind trash. These are not the thoughts that are the thought of the person who has the thing you want, who has the new job, who has the movement practice, who's practicing that hobby, who's bettering the relationship. You are having thoughts that are stopping you from doing the thing to get you what you want. So starting today, we're going to be practicing taking out some of that mind trash and switching it. And it's very simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. And here's what you're going to do. Every time you have a thought that is not aligned with the thought you want. So for example, time to go and do that movement practice, trying to get on the treadmill or do the dancing or do the whatever. And you have this thought like, oh, I don't know, I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow, who cares? Is she even gonna know? Is she gonna notice? Who's even gonna know? It doesn't matter. It does matter. And what you're gonna do is, it's like, I want you to think about that thought is in your mind and you're gonna pluck it out and you're gonna put a new thought in there. And that thought is gonna be the thought that the person who does the thing would have. The thought is, no, I said I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. No, I can ask for help. No, I can get that job. This is available for me. I'm good at this. I'm smart, I'm capable, I'm confident, I've got this. Whatever the thought is that the person who had, if you had that thought you would do that thing, put that thought in there. Now, I already know what you're thinking. Oh, but that negative thought is still there. I'm ugly, I'm stupid, I can't, who cares? It doesn't matter. I get it. I'm not saying in one day you're going to put a new thought in and all those old negative thoughts are going to be gone. This, like your movement, is a practice. And I want you to start practicing recognizing when you have a thought that is not serving you and start replacing it with thoughts that do. It doesn't mean that the negative thought is going to go away. It is still going to be there. Don't think that it's just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna think something new and that old thought's gonna be gone. It's not going to be gone, but we are not going to let it sit there unchallenged. And I want your actions to come from the new thought. This could be something as simple as the laundry is sitting there unfolded and you want to get it folded, you want to put it away, you just want your space to be clean and tidy, but your thought's like, oh, I don't want to fold the laundry, oh, I'm lazy, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I get it. But what would the person who is putting the laundry away say to themselves? They would say, no, I'm going to get this done. I deserve to have a clean space. I'm going to fold the laundry while I watch my favorite show and I'm going to do this. And then they go and get it done. I want you to let the new thought drive your action. And if it's not driving your action, it is not a thought that is aligned with what you want. You hearing me? So the fitness, go get your minimum of 5 minutes of movement done. Come back and tell me what you did. The mindset, I want you to start catching the thoughts that are holding you back in any area of your life, the thoughts that aren't moving forward, what you want to move forward, whether it's your laundry, whether it's your movement, whether it's your work, whether it's your relationships. I want you to start catching the thoughts that are holding you back. I want you to think about replacing those thoughts, just putting a new thought on top of it. Let's describe it like that for now. Just putting a new thought on top of it and let the new thought drive your action. Remember, these are practices. They're practices. Nothing is going to be perfect on day one. Nothing is going to be perfect on day 1,000,000. But practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes improvement. And that is what we are working on. I know you can do this. I'm so glad you've watched this whole video, but that's what this is. This isn't a 2-minute Instagram reel. I am here to help you. I am here to be your coach for 10 days. I am here to help you get what you want. So I want to hear from you in the comments when you have done your movement, how your mindset practice went today, and how things are feeling for you. And look, I'm not batching. This isn't a batched video. I don't have like the first 10 videos ready to go. If I hear from you today what you need and it's not quite what I'm offering, I'm going to offer you something different tomorrow. So keep me posted. I'm so glad you're here. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to the challenge, and we're going to talk soon. Bye for now.